What if I tell you aging is not just something that happens to you, but something that is actively happening inside you, every second, at the level of your cells, your DNA, your mitochondria, and even your genes switching on and off? And what if I also tell you, scientists today are not just slowing aging, they are actually beginning to reverse it. Not anti-aging creams, not temporary fixes, but real, measurable reversal, where old cells start behaving like young ones again. Stay with me, because once you understand this, you will never look at aging the same way again. Let's start with the most important concept. Aging is not just wrinkles or white hair or weakness. Aging is actually a biological program of damage accumulation inside your body. Trillions of cells are constantly dividing, repairing, producing energy, and maintaining life. But over time, several things start going wrong. Your DNA gets damaged. Your telomeres get shorter. Your mitochondria become weak. Your cells stop dividing and become senescent, meaning they are alive, but no longer useful. And your body enters a state of chronic inflammation, what scientists call inflammaging. So aging is not one process. It's a combination of multiple failures happening at once. Now here is the breakthrough idea. If aging is caused by specific biological processes, then theoretically, if we fix those processes, we can slow, stop, or even reverse aging. And this is exactly what modern science is doing. Let's go step by step. First, epigenetics. This is one of the most powerful discoveries in aging science. Your DNA is like hardware, but epigenetics is the software that tells your genes what to do. As you age, this software becomes corrupted. Genes that should be active become silent. Genes that should be silent become active. This creates chaos inside your cells. Now here is the shocking part. Scientists discovered that by using specific factors, called Yamanaka factors, they can actually reset this epigenetic software. In lab experiments, old cells were reprogrammed to behave like young cells again. In animal studies, aged mice regained vision, improved tissue function, and showed reversal of biological aging markers. This means aging is not permanent damage, it is information loss, and information can be restored. Now imagine this applied safely in humans. This is the future of aging reversal. Next, let's talk about telomeres. Think of telomeres as protective caps at the end of your chromosomes. Every time your cells divide, these caps become shorter. When they become too short, the cell stops dividing and enters senescence. This is one of the main reasons why tissues age. Now, research has shown that maintaining telomere length can slow aging. There is an enzyme called telomerase, which can rebuild telomeres. Some studies show that lifestyle factors like exercise, stress reduction, and proper nutrition can positively influence telomere activity. While direct telomerase therapies are still being studied, the concept is clear. If we protect telomeres, we protect cellular lifespan. Now let's go deeper into one of the most critical components of your body, mitochondria. These are the powerhouses of your cells. They produce energy in the form of ATP. But with aging, mitochondria become dysfunctional. They produce less energy and more harmful free radicals. This leads to fatigue, organ decline, and accelerated aging. Now, here's where it gets interesting. There is a molecule in your body called NAD+, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. It is essential for mitochondrial function, DNA repair, and cellular survival. But NAD+ levels decline significantly with age. Scientists found that by increasing NAD+ levels using compounds like NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, and NR, nicotinamide riboside, they can restore mitochondrial function and improve cellular health. In animal models, this has shown increased energy, improved metabolism, and extended lifespan. This is one of the most actively researched anti-aging pathways today. Now let's talk about something even more dangerous, senescent cells. These are zombie cells. They don't die, but they don't function properly either. Worse, they release toxic inflammatory signals, damaging nearby healthy cells. As you age, These cells accumulate in your body. They are one of the main drivers of aging and chronic diseases. But here's the breakthrough. Scientists have developed a class of compounds called senolytics. These drugs selectively remove senescent cells from the body. In studies, clearing these cells improved physical function, reduced inflammation, and even extended lifespan in animals. Natural compounds like quercetin and fisetin also show senolytic potential. Imagine, instead of just slowing aging, you actually remove the damaged cells causing it. That's a major step toward reversal. Now let's talk about autophagy. This is your body's internal cleaning system. It removes damaged proteins, old organelles, and cellular waste. When you are young, autophagy works efficiently. But with age, it slows down. This leads to accumulation of damage inside cells. Now here's something powerful. Autophagy can be activated naturally through intermittent fasting, caloric restriction, and exercise. There are also compounds like rapamycin and spermidine that enhance autophagy. When autophagy is activated, your body literally starts cleaning itself at a cellular level. This is one of the most practical and accessible ways to slow aging. Now let's zoom out to the whole body level. Aging is also driven by chronic inflammation. Even if you don't have an infection, your body stays in a low-grade inflammatory state. This damages tissues, accelerates aging, and increases risk of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. The solution? An anti-inflammatory lifestyle diet plays a huge role. Foods rich in antioxidants, like fruits, vegetables, polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acids, help reduce oxidative stress. The gut microbiome also plays a key role. An unhealthy gut increases inflammation. A healthy gut supports immunity and longevity. Now let's talk about hormones. As you age, levels of growth hormone, testosterone, estrogen, and melatonin decline. This leads to fatigue, loss of muscle, poor sleep, and accelerated aging. Carefully monitored hormone optimization, not misuse, can restore balance and improve quality of life. This is already being practiced in longevity medicine. Next, stem cells. Your body has the ability to repair itself using stem cells. But with age, these stem cells become exhausted. Regenerative medicine is now working to restore this capacity. Therapies like platelet-rich plasma, PRP, stem cell therapy, and exosomes are being used to enhance tissue repair and rejuvenation. This is already widely used in aesthetic medicine, but its future is much bigger. Now let's come to the most important part. What can you do, starting today? Because all this science is powerful, but if you don't apply the basics, nothing works. First, exercise resistance training preserves muscle and increases growth factors. Cardio improves mitochondrial function and heart health. Exercise is one of the strongest anti-aging tools known. Second, nutrition, avoid processed foods. Reduce sugar, increase antioxidants. Focus on whole natural foods. Third, fasting. Even 12-16 hours of fasting can activate autophagy. Fourth, deep sleep is when your body repairs itself. Without proper sleep, aging accelerates rapidly. Fifth, stress control. Chronic stress increases cortisol, damages DNA, and accelerates aging. Meditation, relaxation, and mental balance are essential. Now here's the final truth. Aging cannot be completely stopped yet, but it can be slowed significantly, controlled, and in some aspects, reversed. The future is moving toward personalized longevity medicine, where your biological age is measured, your cellular damage is analyzed, and targeted therapies are used to restore youth from inside. This is not science fiction anymore. This is happening right now. And those who understand it early will not just live longer, they will live healthier, stronger, and younger for much longer. So the real question is not, can we reverse aging? The real question is, are you ready to start reversing it in your own life? What if I tell you? One of the most powerful secrets to living longer is not found in expensive supplements, not in advanced treatments, but in something so simple that most people ignore it every single day: eating less. Not starving, not weakness, but controlled and intelligent reduction in food intake. And here's the surprising part. Some of the strongest scientific studies on longevity, from animals to humans, show that eating less can actually slow aging, protect your organs, and extend your life. It sounds strange, right? Because we've been taught the opposite. Eat more for strength, eat more for energy, eat more for health. But what if eating more is actually accelerating your aging? Let's understand this step by step so you can clearly see what's happening inside your body. Your body works in two main modes. One is growth mode, and the other is repair mode. When you are constantly eating, especially frequent meals, snacks, and sugary foods, your body stays in growth mode. In this state, insulin levels remain high, and your cells focus on storing energy, building tissues, and growing. This is useful when you are young and developing. But if your body stays in growth mode all the time, it never gets the chance to switch into repair mode. And repair mode is where longevity begins. When you eat less, or give your body gaps without food, your system shifts into repair mode. This activates powerful processes like autophagy. Autophagy is your body's internal cleaning system. It literally means self-cleaning. Your body starts removing damaged cells, broken proteins, and toxic waste. Think of it like cleaning your home. If you never clean, dirt keeps building up. Similarly, if your body never gets time to repair, damage keeps accumulating. And this accumulated damage is what we call aging. Now here is where it becomes powerful. When you eat less or fast, autophagy increases. Your body starts cleaning itself at the cellular level. Damaged mitochondria are removed. Abnormal proteins are broken down. Cells become more efficient and healthier. This is one of the key reasons why eating less can slow aging. Now let's go deeper. There is an important pathway in your body called mTOR. This pathway gets activated when you eat, especially with high protein and excess calories. mTOR promotes growth and cell division. But when it is constantly active, it accelerates aging and increases the risk of diseases like cancer. When you eat less, mTOR activity decreases. At the same time, another pathway called AMPK becomes active. This is your body's energy sensor. When energy is low, AMPK turns on. It increases fat burning, improves insulin sensitivity, and enhances cellular repair. So by simply reducing food intake, your body shifts from aging pathways to longevity pathways. Now let's talk about insulin. Every time you eat, especially sugar and refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar rises. Your body releases insulin to control it. But frequent eating causes frequent insulin spikes. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is one of the major drivers of aging, obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. When you eat less, insulin levels remain lower. Your body becomes more sensitive to insulin. This improves metabolic health and slows down aging. Now think about mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells. They produce energy but also create harmful byproducts called free radicals. When you overeat, mitochondria are overworked. They produce more free radicals, leading to oxidative stress. This damages your DNA, proteins, and cell structures. But when you eat less, mitochondria work more efficiently. They produce less oxidative stress. Your cells stay healthier for longer. Now let's look at scientific evidence. Caloric restriction, which means reducing calorie intake without causing malnutrition, has been studied for decades. In many organisms, from simple cells to mammals, it consistently increases lifespan. In some animal studies, lifespan increased by up to 30 to 40%. Not only did they live longer, but they also had fewer diseases and better organ function. Even in humans, populations that eat less tend to live longer. For example, people in Okinawa, Japan, follow a principle called hara hachi bu. This means eating until you are about 80% full. Not completely full. Not stuffed. Just satisfied. This simple habit reduces calorie intake and supports long-term health. Now, a common question arises. Will eating less make you weak? The answer is no, if done correctly. Because the goal is not starvation. The goal is metabolic efficiency. When you eat less, your body becomes better at using stored energy. It starts burning fat more effectively. Your metabolism becomes flexible. Instead of depending on constant food, your body becomes more self-sufficient. Now let's talk about fasting. Fasting is one of the most effective ways to achieve these benefits. Even a simple fasting window of 12 to 16 hours can activate repair mechanisms like autophagy. Longer fasting, when done properly, can enhance cellular repair even more. Fasting also reduces inflammation, improves brain function, and supports weight control. It even increases growth hormone levels, which helps preserve muscle. Think about animals in nature. When they are sick, they stop eating. Why? Because the body shifts focus from digestion to healing. The same principle applies to humans. When you reduce food intake, your body focuses more on repair rather than constant digestion. Now let's connect this to aging again. Aging is basically the accumulation of damage over time. If your body regularly repairs and removes this damage, aging slows down. If damage keeps accumulating, aging accelerates. So eating less is not just about reducing calories. It is about giving your body time to repair itself. Now, how can you apply this in your life? Avoid constant snacking. Give your body time between meals. Try time-restricted eating, where you eat within a specific window and fast for the rest of the day. Avoid overeating. Stop when you feel satisfied, not completely full. Choose nutrient-dense foods so your body gets what it needs even with less intake. And most importantly, understand the difference between real hunger and habit-based eating. Now here is the final truth. Eating less is not about depriving yourself. It is about working with your body's natural design. Your body was not built for constant eating. It was designed for cycles. Eat, then repair. Eat, then repair. But modern lifestyle has broken this cycle. We eat all day and rarely allow the body to repair. And that is why aging is accelerating in today's world. So the real question is not why eating less makes you live longer. The real question is, are you giving your body time to repair, or are you keeping it constantly busy with food? Because the secret to living longer is not only what you eat, it is also when you stop eating.